respected director. Now, I do hope you enjoyed the first half. The second half is one of my finest works. We moved on from such pedestrian things as relationships and other such nonsense. And now I believe we're going to explore more exciting things such as... This is going to be my finest hour indeed. No, and I can thoroughly recommend that you stay for the entire duration of the evening. No, my brains have me all.
Together now. to be fair, but it's been a long way and I could use the company.
I'm Daft.
Simon.
Oh, where are you heading, Simon?
Oh, conference up north. I don't really enjoy it, but when the boss asks, well...
Yeah. Tell me about it. I've been collecting for mine all morning.
Oh yeah, you're some sort of charity worker then, are you?
Oh no, nothing like that. Tedious stuff, you know, but good on some days. Anyway, if I could get to Leeds for lunchtime, then I could drop the stuff off, go and pay my respects to the King of the Fairies, and then I've got the evening to myself.
Yeah, well, don't you worry about that. This baby can do it. Hang on. Did you just say King of the Fairies?
No.
You did. You said King of the Fairies. Is it some sort of transgender charity you work with? It's all right. I'm cool. I'm not one to judge. Some of my friends, well, you know how it goes these days.
No, I don't know, Simon. Now look, I don't want you to freak out. But I'm a flower fairy.
You are?
A flower fairy? Dax is short for daffodil.
Tell you what, why don't I just drop you over there, eh?
Oh, no, please don't. I'm not delusional, Simon. I'm just a bit, embarrassed in the magical state. You see, I've been painting dupe on all the flowers in Rotherham and I've run out of magic, so I can't fly back. Now, when that happens, I have to hitch a lift and then go and recharge at the Earth Tree.
Ah, right, I see. This Earth Tree, that's up in Leeds, is it?
Yeah, it's behind Hunslet's business park.
Oh, yeah, of course, because that's where the King of the Fairies is, yeah?
Oh, don't be silly, Simon, no. That's where all the fairies go to recharge.
Oh, I see.
King of the Fairies is behind Clinton Carter Hedgerow Shopping Centre.
You're taking it. Look, there's a service area coming up. Why don't I just drop you off, eh?
Oh, no, I'm not a nutter, Simon, honestly. I've just got to get to Leeds to get my fairy dust back. I've got to put mildew on all the cobwebs in Bradford in the morning. I'm already behind on my quota as it is.
Look, you can see how this must appear, yeah? I mean, when I was growing up, yeah, there's plenty of stories about fairies and fairy kingdoms and all this sort of thing, but none of them ever said they were halfway down the M62 outside Leeds.
Well, that's because the M62 wasn't built when all the fairy stories were written. Oh, I don't know, Simon. It's all moved on now.
Right, well, I'm not dropping you off now anyway. I'm going to be late as it is.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. What conference are you going to?
Oh, that'll be them now. They're probably wondering where I am. Hello? Yeah, I know I'm late. All right, I know, yeah. Look, can you tell the chief troll that I cannot find his nose he's on about? No, nowhere. Look, hey, I've had a thought though for the buffet, yeah. Get the oil on the bowl, will you? Anybody try fried fairy?
don't see many old people in zombie movies. Let's freeze that for a moment, shall we? Now, as I'm sure you've all seen the report, I said stop that! Oi, go on, get off the stage! As I was saying, I'm sure we've all seen the reports about the inevitable upcoming zombie apocalypse. It's only a matter of time.
Stop there. We all know zombies aren't real. They're imaginary, like Britney Spears.
Really? Is that why the government has already spent £10 million preparing for it?
What? Seriously?
Yep, true fact. And do you really think our government would squander the hard-earned tax of all these loyal citizens without a very good reason?
Do you know, I think you've got a point there. I don't think it's physically possible for the government to waste money, so you must be wrong. Hey, where'd you get that rodent string?
Amazon Prime. Really good to snack on when you're peckish. Now, as I was saying, we are here to present a public service to you, the audience, how to survive when civilization collapses and the animated corpses of your neighbours try to hunt you down and devour your sweet, warm, living flesh.
Well, that would make a great gift for Christmas. Hey, where are these zombies coming from anyway?
Global warming.
That makes sense.
Method 1. Sacrifice the weak.
Come on, if we can get to that ridge, it'll give us a good vantage point.
It's no use, we're all gonna die!
Snap out of it, Susan. I love you.
I just met you.
Well, I must warn you, I fall in love really quickly, but out of love equally quickly.
I love you too.
Too late, I've moved on. Come on, people!
Who put you in charge anyway?
I did. You got a problem with that?
No? Do you think that girl's single?
Come on, Christy.
Oh, I can't, I'm hurt. Oh, leave me behind.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, that's what you told me to do.
You're just going to leave me.
Well, come on, Christy.
I was hoping you would pick me up and carry me.
Oh, Christy.
You're not going to pick me up.
Christy, listen to me carefully. When those zombies get to you, you'll make them a fair-sized meal, which will mean that'll give time for the rest of us to get away. But we'll remember you fondly. Can I take a look in there?
No, it's okay. I think I can limp
Oh,
there.
no, that doesn't look good.
No, it's all right.
No, Christy, take a seat, relax, have a cup of tea, wait for the inevitable end.
I'm not doing that. Let's go.
Okay, you first.
Feel a little sick there.
And that's what leadership is all about, making tough choices. The moral of the story is, don't twist your ankle.
I'm not sure that Jimmy was a particularly good leader there.
Well, moving on, method 2. Trick the zombies.
Hang on. How do you trick zombies?
Behold.
They're gaining on us.
There's too many of them.
Snap out of it.
I'm frightened. Oh, that's a really helpful contribution, Christy. I mean, seriously, when I'm running for my life, it never would have occurred to me to be frightened. That was so perceptive of you to weigh in with a report on your emotional state like that. I was just trying to say things. Next time you feel the urge to speak, I want you to go through a little checklist in your head, okay? Number 1, is what I'm saying obvious? Number 2, will it contribute to eliminating the global zombie menace? And number 3, am I saying it in a unique and interesting way? Number 4, too late! They're here! Zombies! I'm frightened! Has anybody got any good ideas? We're running out of time! Hey, zombies! Look out behind you! Oh, sure. Look out behind you. Like that's gonna work. I'm not gonna fall for that. Guys? Guys?
works and haven't actually got working brains, but you never know.
Do you know, I think what they need to do is fight the zombies.
Spoken like a real idiot. How can you fight them when it's impossible?
Method 3. Overwhelming firepower.
What? Where on earth are they going to get those?
Right, this is where we make our stand.
I'm frightened.
No one cares about your emotional issues, all right?
I can't take it anymore. I'm going to let them eat me.
Get a hold of yourself, Jimmy.
Slap me!
No.
Do it!
Okay.
Maybe not quite that hard.
You asked.
Right, listen up, troops. We've only got a few minutes before the zombies cross that ridge, so it's time for me to give you an inspirational speech.
Can I sit down for this?
Go ahead and sit. Sit for yourself. Sit for your country. Sit for humanity! Sit for everybody that you've ever loved. That girl you longed desperately to talk to, but never had the courage to.
Hey, Susan, can I have a word with you?
I can wait, Jimmy.
After the inspirational speech.
Okay.
Right, you might think to yourself, what can I do? One person against an unstoppable army of zombies. We've seen how many there are. A lot. I mean, there's so many of them that they can climb up skyscrapers to literally, grab you. And I don't need to tell you, that's a lot of zombies. Now, and yes, we're likely to die horribly and then rise up again in a tidal wave of nightmarish destruction that'll sweep across the entire planet. That is a likely scenario. Hopefully we won't feel too much pain. Probably will. It'll probably be excruciating. You know when you go to the dentists? Well, it's going to be a lot worse than that. But imagine there were 1 million dentists all poking you at the same time. But I know what you're thinking. How on earth can 1 million dentists all get to me? But imagine that they're tiny dentists. But their needles, they all still hurt as regular-sized needles. Well, yes, that's probably about as much pain as you're going to feel as the zombies are tearing you limb from limb. What was I saying?
You were giving us an inspirational speech.
Yes. Oops. Zombies, pain, tiny dentist. Yes, fight them. That's what we got to do. Fight them.
How are we going to do that? There's just 4 of us.
And 2 of us are girls.
Now is not the time for sexism, Jimmy.
Why do you always assume I'm being sexist? And besides, I still wanted to work with you.
Guys.
Oh, this is it. We're going to die.
But you know what I forgot to say? When we were hiding out at MI5, we found a cache of experimental government weapons that nobody ever knew about. Look, they're back here. Right, so as far as I can tell, we've got, a couple of thermonuclear flash grenades, a fusion rifle, an ion gravity antimatter disruptor cannon, and a cricket bat.
Oh, kids on the cricket bats.
Oh, swing away, Jimmy.
Well, I was playing cricket at school.
How does this ion gravity antimatter cannon work?
You press the red button.
That was cool.
You're pretty lucky we found that cache of experimental weapons that nobody ever knew about.
Yes.
Hey, Christy, I wanted a word with you.
Oh.
I have feelings for you. Would you like to go out?
I'm actually in a relationship right now.
Ah, with Sam?
No.
Well, we're the only survivors.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that we weren't the only people left on Earth, and I wanted to keep my options open.
Right.
And I don't want to ruin our
No,
friendship.
no. Sure.
I'm not attracted to you either.
Ah, right.
Well, don't look at me.
Now, I know what you're thinking. What if we don't manage to find that secret supply of experimental high-powered weapons that the government hasn't been telling us about?
What are the odds of that happening?
Well, pretty slim, but you just might need another option.
Okay, that brings us on to method 4. Join the zombies.
I can't walk another inch.
I'm tired of your whining. Get a grip.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Guys, we're
be so unpleasant all the time.
Unpleasant? I'm being unpleasant. I'm not the one who threw away the chips.
I asked you if you wanted some.
I did want some.
How was I supposed to do that? Use the force?
Well, I would assume that knowing that we're all starving to death, you might have realised it's not such a good idea to throw away food.
You know what? Ever since this whole apocalypse started, you've been really rude.
Rude? Rude?
Hey guys, we're losing sight of what's important here. We have our health.
No, we don't. I'd have my health if he hadn't thrown away the chips.
They're too fatty for you anyway.
Oh man! Look! Zombies!
This is so your fault, Sam.
My fault? How on earth is this my fault?
You kept us talking for too long. We could
What
have
are you
got away.
How do I know you wouldn't have got away and closed the door on me?
It would have been worth it to stop you talking.
Hey Susan, you think what I'm thinking?
And I saw you looking at one of my girlfriends.
They're not your girlfriends. You don't own them. Well, there's only two.
Well, maybe one of them would like you if you weren't such a...
Like you and your big fat face. I mean, looks like a pig and a chip.
Wow! What wouldn't I give to have the zombies descend on my boyfriend when he's being a total pain in the neck?
You're joking.
Well, yes, I haven't actually got a boyfriend, but I will be taking applications after the show.
Not going to happen.
Well, remember out there, when society breaks down, you're going to need somebody around to help. And I've had 40 plus years of teaching experience. And zombies aren't so very different. All I'm saying is, think about it.
No, moving on. Moving on.
Method 5. Raise genetically modified killer dogs who can attack and destroy zombies.
Seriously.
It's as good as any.
Well, that was a close one.
You're telling me? They almost got my knees.
You're surprisingly chipper for having had your legs eaten off.
Well, you surprise yourself. I mean, I could sit here and say, I wish I had feet. Well, wishing isn't going to bring them back, is it?
You're taking this rather well, Sam.
Well, I do yoga.
They're beginning to catch us up. Sam, do you want us to leave you here?
No, thanks.
Well, you're just slowing us down.
I'd quite like to be dragged to safety, thanks.
Well, I'm sure we'd be pleased to do that, but knowing that you're going to drag us, we're going to drag you too far and probably be slowed down enough for the zombies to catch us, eat us all.
Drag away.
I just wanted you to know that that action will probably result in all of our deaths.
Come on, drag me away.
Oh, okay. Christy, a little help.
I'd help, but I'm selfish.
Susan?
I just don't really feel comfortable touching Sam. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. I don't think it's appropriate.
I'm so over you, Susan.
Sure, but if I drag you to safety, you're going to be all, oh, there's something going on between us. And that is a headache I do not need to deal with right now.
Looks like it's just you and me, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, my back.
What?
You know how you suddenly twist and throw out your back? Just happened to me.
Wow, bad brain.
Yeah, so it was
you know,
great being friends with you, Sam.
I understand.
You cool?
Well, yeah, like I said, I do yoga.
Right. Okay, girls, let's wrap.
Bye, Sam.
They need some most of my limbs!
They ate my hands!
Luckily, they're leaving me alone. What are they? No, I was wrong.
Yes, I'm still alive! Oh, wait.
Well, it's a good job I've still got my pack of genetically modified killer dogs that are trained to attack and kill zombies. Too bad my friends couldn't stick around to benefit from their bone-crushing jaws, their disease-resistant fur, and, well, their adorable puppy eyes. Bilbo, Frodo, zombies!
Well, that was realistic.
Remember out there, it's never too early to start training your chihuahuas.
Brings us on to method 6. Kung Fu.
I really don't think that's going to work.
so it was a close one.
Hey, gather round. I've got a plan.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I know Kung Fu. Ha ha!
I love you, Sam.
Yes.
Well, who knew those 4 weeks in karate class would come in so handy?
Physical combat is not recommended for those of you with heart conditions, if you're taking blood pressure medication or if you're a bleeder.
Which brings us on to method 7. Reason with them.
Reason with them? I thought they didn't have brains.
Just watch.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, I wasn't doing anything.
You were freaking out. Stop freaking out.
I'm
Everybody
okay.
just needs to stay calm.
Look, we just need a plan.
Susan, get a hold of yourself. This is no time to panic. Ah! Jimmy!
The wrong way!
Stand near me, guys. I've got an idea.
Are you going to use your body as some sort of human meat shield?
Oh, what? No, that's gross.
Well, fine, don't do that then.
Welcome, zombies.
Right.
Yes, it's time to use our brains.
Right.
Take a seat. Before you decide, yes, take a seat. Before you decide to devour me and my friends, I want you to think about this. Will eating us make you happy?
Right.
Will it fill the aching hole in your heart? You see, I know a little something about zombies. I spent most of my time in college studying them in literature. I know that you represent the materialistic culture of the modern world. The desire for more.
Right.
More television programs, more instant gratification. We're all engaged in a deterministic and insatiable struggle to replace the arboreal pre-human universe, which is mechanised with a post-labour society in which our needs are commodified into a wheel of gratification and release. So you see, before you devour us, think about this, because others might argue that you represent the ultimate otherness, the threat of non-being, which originates from the fragility of our own constructed gender norms.
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
So you see, your desire to consume us is really a reflection of our desire to consume everything.
But how then can we escape the circular nature of our being?
Right.
I think we must confront and subvert the standard zombie paradigm.
But how is that possible when we exist as a subversion of the standard paradigm already? In fact, I'd argue that you are a subversion of my paradigm, that you are in fact my great white whale. That which should be striven for and never attained.
I think that's a very rational assessment of the situation.
Question.
Proceed.
What's going on?
We're using our brains.
Right.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but I have urges.
I have to say, this has been a very refreshing conversation, and I'm glad we could come to this accord.
Well, that's the only scenario in which I can imagine an English graduate would come in handy.
Make sure to befriend one today.
You can find them at your local library. And that brings us on to method 8.
Romance the zombies.
Romance the zombie.
Not the ideal method, I would agree. But if you've exhausted the other 7, go ahead. Otherwise, I would recommend against this method.
Yeah, again, method 8, not the best method.
But let's see it anyway.
Yeah.
We're surrounded.
Right, gather round. I've got an idea. It's so crazy it might just work.
Right.
First, we need to decide amongst us who's the most attractive person here.
What? I'm plain.
I'm hideous.
And I'm repulsive.
That's agreed. You're the perfect specimen of beauty, and the rest of us would be lucky to be mistaken for slugs. You're the perfect candidate to do it. To do what?
Now is not the time for asking questions. Now is the time for listening to your friends and acting. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
You've got to romance them.
Hello. What brings you guys around here?
Right.
Nice, yeah, that's nice. What do you do for a living?
Don't talk about work.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Talk about sport. If you talk about sport, guys will think you're awesome.
Hey, I thought you actually liked rugby.
I like watching them stretch.
Hey, are you guys blue? Red fans? I totally think they're going to win the trophy cup game this year. Yeah, they've got that player with the running and the kicking and stuff. Yeah, they're going to win.
You seem smart.
Yeah, you're funny too.
Touch him on the arm.
Flip the hair.
Widen your pupils. Emit pheromones.
Flip the hair. Flip the damn hair again. If you don't flip your hair, we're all going to die.
Wow, you're strong. You must work it out. You're funny too. Oh, yes, you're strong. Oh, do you know, you guys should totally wrestle.
That's a little weird.
You see, I guess I just have a hard time because I like to just kiss a lot and then not say anything about my feelings. And, you know, maybe we could just watch video games and do sports and stuff.
So you think that wouldn't work, seeing as they're soulless, brainless killing machines?
You don't need a brain to fall in love.
Yeah, that's true.
And now it's time for number 9. Run really fast.
That's it.
What? Just run away? Seems perfectly logical.
Well, you can't just do that.
Fine. Method 9. Don't fall over when you run really fast.
That's it. Don't fall down.
It seems to be the key.
But what if you're tired? What if you're really unfit? What if you're just lazy?
Then you become food for the zombies. What do you want?
I am looking for a way to survive the zombie apocalypse with an absolute minimum amount of effort on my part. Is that so hard?
Fine. Okay. I have one more method. Method 10. Leave the planet.
I'm tired of running.
Come on, Christy.
No, Sam. I've had enough. I'm tired of running from the zombies. This time it's personal. What does that mean? It means I didn't care when the zombies took over the town. I didn't care when they ate the mayor and the school and all my friends. Peeved me slightly when they ate my parents and my sister. But then they messed with my gerbil, some muffin stuff. And for that, I will have my revenge. Come on, zombies! I'm right here! Give me your best shot! What was that secret then?
Yeah, well, we're close to a poorly disguised secret NASA base where they keep the spaceship that crashed at Roswell. All we have to do is break into the facility, open the roof, climb in, learn how to operate the alien controls, then pilot the spaceship to an even more secret orbiting space station where Netflix are developing their latest project, Rocket Man, starring Madonna and Sylvester Stallone.
But that's impossible. Those are terrible actors.
Yeah, well, I was a little sceptical about the project myself.
Guys, can we just get in the base?
Sure, it's this way.
Wow!
I know, isn't it
This
cool?
place
Yeah.
is amazing.
Kinda looks exactly like the place we were just in.
Shut up. Where's that spaceship? It's glorious. And it's stuck.
What are we going to do now?
Well, if we could get it down, I could cut you up into small pieces and stuff them inside.
How are we going to fit in?
Oh, great. So what are we going to do?
Bonus method 11? Cannibalism?
I found this bottle of ketchup.
What? Wait, guys. If we eat each other, we are no better than the bloodthirsty army of zombies that have ravaged the surface world. We are better than that. Jimmy, you're valuable to humanity because of your knowledge of pop culture references.
Well, I do like Family Guy.
And Sam, underneath your pathetic exterior, I'm sure you have some valuable qualities in there somewhere. And I'm a girl. So I say, instead of resorting to cannibalism, let's resort to cannibal-doism.
All right. Let's eat her first.
No, guys, I've got another idea. Hold on.
Instead of that, let's eat the narrators.
Eat her first. She's Italian.
Oh, what do I look Italian? Would it matter if I was? Bonus method 12. Leave the plane. That's right. You heard me. There are no zombies.
Hang on a minute. Are you telling me the government wasted all that money when there's actually no zombies? That's preposterous.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Zombies are like werewolves and vampires and sober Irishmen. Figments of your imagination.
So you're saying we could just leave?
Yes.
Walk away. And we'll pretend like none of this ever happened.
Okay, we'll back away slowly. But if either of you narrates anything, you're dead.
Got it.
And then the zombies ate them.
Suckers. Never trust the narrators. We're like the media.
And the moral of the story is, there is no survival. You are doomed. Make peace with your inevitable fate and accept the fact that...
No. There is one more way. Totally foolproof.
Yeah, what's that?
Love.
Love.
That's right. If we all just love one another and believe in peace, humanity will be just fine.
Yeah. Not that I don't think that's going to work. Maybe just as a backup, we should find the scientists who are creating potentially zombie-causing plagues and maybe just destroy them.
That is a given. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this will help